right, welcome to leg 13 of our journey from San Diego up to Anchorage. We're here in Pitt Meadows. We're headed over to Long Beach, Tofino in the Cessna 170b. This is a beautiful rendition from Carenado. It's the precursor to the 172 Skyhawk. It's a tail dragger, as you can see, and it's becoming one of my favorite GA planes. Doesn't have a prop lever, but it's got an interesting use of carb heat, and the priming's interesting. I found the 1956 Pilot's Operating Handbook, been going through that. And it's just nice when it actually does the right thing, which this plane does. It's generally a really, really solid add-on, and I like it quite a bit. It's been a while since I streamed. I had my mother pass a couple weeks ago, and I had a robotics competition and whatnot, but we are ready to go, and we got a fun flight planned. So we'll do a little VFR flight, but we've got some nuance to it. We're going to fly out past Vancouver, so we'll head out. We have to be aware of the airspace restrictions here, so we're going to head out to the northwest here to Port Moody, or Point Moody, I think it is, Port Moody. And we're going to head along the canal here, past North Vancouver. We'll stay at 2,000 feet, and we'll kind of deviate up here towards Fasbo, towards this waypoint by this lake on this island. These are just waypoints, IFR waypoints, but we're going to be doing a VFR flight. And then what we'll do is we cross the channel here over to the main island here. We'll be tracking the VOR from Vancouver with the 268 radial. And basically we can head a little bit to the south and then catch that radial and really make sure that we line up on Lantzville here and that we cross this lake. As we cross that lake and we head to the north of this island here, we'll head out over the mountains till we hit the main river here, and then we'll follow the river down the coast out into the bay, and then we'll head north along the coast to Tofino, Long Beach. And we've got a nice little rendition of the airport there from Orbix that I bought a while back. As I said, this aircraft's really, really fun. It's really great. It's got a lot of texture richness to it. So you can just see it. I mean, it just looks spectacular. So go ahead and get ourselves going here. Let's go ahead and pull the static elements off. So we'll click those off. Let's see if we can flip on our pilot. Oh, it did. Nice. That is hit and miss usually. So, and then let's go ahead and get out here and let's check our thing. So we're going to check our rudder, we're going to check our elevator, and we're going to check our ailerons. And we are all good and free. So let's go ahead and pop back in here, and we'll get the door closed, and we'll get the engine primed and going. So we get a little bit of cold weather here. So if we check the temperature up here, it's just cool enough for us to use the primer, which is good because it's kind of interesting. I'm going to configure our fuel to both tanks. And the fuel gauges are up here on the side of the tank. We got about a half tank of fuel in both. And we should be okay for that. What we're going to do is we're going to pull the throttle all the way back. We're going to keep our magnetos off, but we're going to set our mixture all the way rich. Let's go ahead and get our beacon light on, and let's get our master on, and we'll just give a little clear prop for the starter here. We're going to pull the starter, and we're going to pull the primer. And basically, we're not starting the engine right now. What we're doing is we are priming the engine while the propeller's turning, which gets some mix into the cylinders. And pull it a couple more times here. All right, that should be good. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to crack the throttle to 1/4 inch. We're going to go ahead and we'll set our magneto to both, and we're all set. We're going to give a little clear prop and pull the starter. There we go. I'm going to check our oil pressure. Oil pressure is good. We've got a positive fuel flow. We're all good. I'm going to come down to 800 RPM. And this is all based on the POH. So we'll come down to 800 and we'll let it idle here for a couple minutes while we go ahead and get our comm set up and everything. Oh, did I get my beacon on? I did not, did I? Oh, I did pull beacon. Okay, phew. All right, great. I don't want to hurt anybody. Okay, let's go ahead and get our comms configured. So let's get our radio on, and we'll get our transponder on, and let's get some frequencies plugged in here. So first, let's just get that 115.9 VOR. So 115.9. I love it when the numbers work in your favor. And then let's get Vancouver departure. So we're going to open airport for Pitt Meadows. We'll look for comms here. So departure control 132.3. So let's flip it over here. 132.3. Great. And then we've got Pitt Meadows ground 123.8. 123.8. 123.8. All right. So we got ground and we got Vancouver departure. All right. Got our fuel configured. Our engine's running. We've got our... Oh, so the 26 radial. We can go ahead and set that on the OBS right now. So let's go ahead and...
252, turn F110 and when able direct to Rabbit.
It's 270, 268, right about there. All right, great. So we're going to be using this for our triangulating our position relative to the Vancouver VOR. We've got our comms configured here. Let's go ahead and close this up for now. And let's go ahead and get our notifications up here so we can read what they're going to say to us. Actually, let's get our PDF here because I want Charlie Yankee Papa Kilo to Charlie Yankee Alpha Zulu. All right. Radio check.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, you are loud and clear.
All right, she sounds a little sleepy, but we'll wake her up right now. So, Vancouver departure, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, ready for VFR flight following from Charlie Yankee Papa Kilo to Charlie Yankee Alpha Zulu at 2,000 feet.
Where's the lowest air Canada 206?
206.
Canada 406, Charlie information.
I'll give it a second. I didn't hear the buzz afterwards, so it might not have gotten us. So.
Today West at 2618 in the climb, 2100.
I'll try it again.
Westjet 2618 departure, identifying climb 7000.
Vancouver departure, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, requesting VFR flight following from Charlie Yankee Papa Kilo to Charlie Yankee Alpha Zulu at 2,000 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo cleared VFR to Charlie Yankee Alpha Zulu with radar advisory service at 2,000 feet. Squawk 4503, advise of altitude changes en route.
Westjet 2618.
Cleared VFR to Charlie Yankee Alpha Zulu at 2,000 feet, squawking 4503, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, read back correct. Altimeter is 3020, expect runway 08 right, contact ground on 123.8 when ready to taxi. Have a nice day.
Altimeter is 3020, expect runway 08 right, ground on 123.8 for taxi, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo. Alright, so we're going to 08 right, 123.8 for ground. Okay, we've got ground on there. And flip over to ground. We'll get taxi to runway 08 right. Let's get our Navigraph back up so we can just check our taxi on the map there. And we'll get our taxi clearance. Alright, let's zoom in here.
Open all the way 3438 for taxi, Echo. All the way 3430, hold for the
Here it's oh, we got a bit of a taxi here. Okay, so
Alpha Tango, hold for it, and
Pitt Meadows ground, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, request taxi to runway 08 right.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, taxi to runway 08 right via taxiways Apron 1, Alpha, hold short runway 08 right.
08 right.
223, lane 10, hold short of Delta Romeo.
I have to backtrack. All right, I guess they're gonna have us backtrack taxi. So we're gonna go here to Alpha, and then they're probably gonna have us taxi up. Cessna Bravo, taxi to runway 08 right via taxiways Apron 1 Alpha, hold short runway 08 right, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo.
19 Delta Tango, and then give it a couple.
Taxi to runway 08 right via taxiways Apron 1 Alpha, hold short runway 08 right, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo.
Right to left,
all right.
lane 10 to 260.
All right, great. So we'll go out here to the apron here. We'll keep this open just in case. Oh, you know what? They're going to give us a backtrack anyway. So, all right, let's go. Okay, landing lights. Do we have taxi? We have no taxi. All right, we're all good. All right, let's go ahead and pull the brake. And we'll go ahead and get out of here. Oh, we can go up to 1,000 RPM after that.
Yeah, 607, 2227.
Oh, we got a pink texture over here. Just gonna ignore that guy. All right, I'll come over here along apron. We'll head out on Alpha and
Apron there, kind of 607 Alpha Kilo, 163. 607 Alpha Kilo, lane 6 to the gate. Lane 6 to the gate there, kind of.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo Contact Tower on 126.3, have a good flight.
Tower on 126.3, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo. Alright, we'll come over here. We'll go ahead and hit our parking brake.
327, push to the circle.
Into the wind.
Push to the circle, call for taxi,
And bring the RPMs up to 1800. And we're going to go ahead and pull carb heat so that we can melt any ice. We come up to 1800 RPM. And we're going to do our mag checks. Oh wait, I had tower on 126.3. All right. So let's go ahead and pull our. We're going to go ahead and check the first mag. Got a decent drop on the RPM within tolerance. I'm going to pull the other one. That is quite a drop, but we're going to go ahead and fly anyway. All right, back to both. All right, and we're all set here. All right, we're going to go ahead and put the carb heat in. Pull back here and make our call. Okay, we're at 08 right.
23922 airborne for JDS.
Pitt Meadows Tower, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, ready for departure, runway 08 right.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo backtrack runway 08 right, winds are light and variable, cleared for takeoff. Runway 08 right.
Backtrack to runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff, 08 right, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo. Alright, let's go ahead and pull. Go ahead and taxi out. We're going to go ahead and pull our landing lights. Nav lights can go on. And we're going out on the runway. We can. Oh, looks like I cannot pull my landing lights. I think landing lights are an option on this. Not on this model, but I think on the actual Cessna 170b. They didn't all have it. Oh, there's another pink texture. You know that? This is from Flight Sim TO, so it's a free Pitt Meadows. But I never had pink buildings before. That's like a new thing. I'm not sure why.
Takeoff 23 from Delta over to 119.2 airborne. Speed 810, medevac.
All right, so we have our carb heat is out.
Cougar 2 November Tower, airborne contact
and
119.2. The wind is 170, 16 gusting 23. Charlie,
keep it closed up here. We kept it open during our magneto check so that we'd burn any ice in the carburetor airway. Carb heat basically, so the explanation for carb heat is, you have air coming in that is combining with the fuel for the mixture. So you're combining oxygen in, and what happens is that airway gets ice built up in it, and if it clogs all the way, it can actually lead to an engine failure. And what you do is you pull carb heat generally every 10 minutes, depending on the weather, for anywhere from 5 to 30 seconds. And what happens initially is you'll have an RPM drop as the water melts and combines, but after you clear the ice and you close the carb heat up, you'll have a performance gain because you'll have more oxygen coming into the engine, and you can lean the mix a little bit as you pull carb heat to compensate and give it a bit more oxygen in the mix. So, all right, let's go ahead and slow down here. We're going to be careful because this is a tail dragger. I have put it on its nose before. All right, let's go ahead and make our turn here. Whip it around there.
Speeder 03, confirm altitude 2,500 feet.
All right. I'm gonna go flaps to 10 degrees. Got our lights pulled, mixtures in, props to full. Comms are all set. Altitude reporting's on. We're all set. Ready for takeoff. Here we go. All right, we're watching our airspeed here. Airspeed's alive. Tail is up. Tail is up. And we're looking for 88 for our best climb. And just rotate. And we're coming up, and we're up. And we'll stay runway heading for 1,000 feet, and then we'll head out to the west. Nice. It's a great day to fly. It's beautiful. All right, we're going to put our flaps up here. Go ahead and trim up a little bit. And we're looking for 88.
Foxtrot Tango Tower, airborne contact center on 119.2. The wind is 170, 17, gusting 24 from Charlie, clear takeoff.
We'll get up to 88 here, and then we'll start climbing there. And there's 88. That's our best climb. Let me go ahead and grab. You know what? I think we're okay. I don't need the vectors. I think I've got it pretty well down in my head. Are we gonna make our turn? All right. Nice. We'll wait till we get out of this turbulence, and I'll pop out, and we can take a look around. This has really great cameras, so we're gonna come up to about 2,000 feet, and then we'll get into our cruise. All right, and there's Point Moody out there, so. We're at 88, we're holding our best climb here. And there's Pitt Meadows down there.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo contact Vancouver departure on 132.3. Have a good afternoon.
Departure on 132.3, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo.
Aircraft calling Pitt Meadows traffic tower, say again with your call sign.
Lima Foxtrot Tango, go over to terminal now on 1.
Departure on 132.3, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo.
19.2, no joy, come back to me.
132.3.
Jazz 998 tower, airborne
No, you know what? Let's flip here. It's Vancouver departure, yeah? Vancouver departure, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo at 2,000 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Alright, we are over 2,000 feet, so we're going to get down to our altitude here. Oh, look at this fog over the valley there. So, okay, we've got our VOR plugged in there. We're tracking that. We've got our transponder on. We're looking good. Everything's feeling really good. Let's go ahead and pop out. You can see Vancouver in the distance there. Such a good looking aircraft. Really, really great. Look at that, we held our altitude. Looking good. All right, we are on our way. Let me make sure my butt kicker's humming along here. There we go. All right, now I can feel it. It's great. I found that I'm using Sim Haptic for the butt kicker. And the 170B, it doesn't pick it up automatically. I have to pick the profile, so. All right, we're looking good here. We'll head over Port Moody. And we'll head up the canal there until we get to that Fasbo Island there. And hopefully the fog doesn't give us too much issue here. Let's see if we can get to our altitude. I want to practice good altitude control here. All right, let's go ahead and pull. We're going to pull carb heat for the first time here. Actually, you know what? We're going to do. Let's find our Lena peak first. So what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at the RPMs here. We're going to pull the mixture. We're going to lean it, and it should gain. And basically, what we're doing is we're putting more oxygen in, and there we see the drop. So we're Lena peak. We're going to go back rich, and we're going to be rich a peak in here. There we go. So now what we can do is we're going to pull carb heat to melt some of that ice. We're going to get an RPM drop, but we can go ahead and lean it a bit to compensate, or actually it looks like we probably have to rich it in a bit to compensate. Oh. Actually, it looks like we're just going to keep it right there. We'll burn that ice off. Okay, and let's go ahead and push the carb heat back in, and we should see a pretty good RPM increase now. There we go. All right, coming over Port Moody here. Oh, that grass strip is really interesting. I guess it's a long park, maybe, or something. Not sure. Interesting. All right, we'll head along the canal here. Great, pretty happy with this so far. It's feeling good. Kind of trimmed out nicely. So basically, when your mixture's all the way in, it's good for your engine temperature because oxygen causes your engine to burn hotter, but it's not great for power. So we want to, if we push the mix all the way in, that's not our optimal speed. We want to lean it.
Yeah, it's Bombardier 15 at 2.6.
And there's our peak. There we go.
4001 for Bombardier 15.
Nice. Looks great. Everything looks great. All right, we need to maintain our altitude here. Come on. Come on, man.
Bombardier 15, climb 8,000. Climb 8,000, Bombardier 15.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the Canadian coast. I've never really flown around it. This is going to be all new. And it should be a lot of fun. It's going to take us a little bit to get up to Anchorage. I've got a lot of other things going on with work and whatnot. So flights are going to be a little few and far between, but we'll get there eventually. And then I think I want to do an East Coast tour, actually, maybe. Either that or I'll go around the coast of Britain or maybe Italy or something. Oh, actually I want to do Japan as well. But, this this series of relays has taken me long enough, so I got to be a little conservative with my ambitions, or else I start to get frustrated that I'm not flying enough, so. All right. Vancouver's looking lovely. Spectacular. Really, really great. Really lovely.
Route 1654 on the 15,000. 15,000 1654.
Yeah, and that whole starter thing is kind of interesting. So you can get, I have, if you go out from here, so I've actually got the,
Quarter 219.
so I got the actual POH here.
Quarter 219, departure time 11000.
You can read all up on it. It's pretty interesting. I love researching, and I love looking through this stuff. It's super interesting. Let me close this back up, get back to our
Canada 406.
flight plan there. Hi. Ah, what a lovely day. This is the live weather. Looking very, very nice. A few stutters, but nothing too bad. You got the beauty of Vancouver on the one side. You got the beauty of the mountains on the other. Very lovely. Holding our altitude here. Let's go ahead and pull carb heat now. Go ahead and pull one more time. Burn off some of that ice. There we go. Looking good. Everything is feeling good. Everything's looking good. Engine temperature is good. I'll just play it low and slow here. Got a couple of ships in the bay up here. Nice. Look at all the rail lines and whatnot. It's fantastic.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo for continued radar advisory service. Contact Vancouver Centre on 125.905. Good day.
Center on 125.905. Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo. Alright. 125.95.
Square 127, departure time 8000.
Vancouver Center, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo at 2,000 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, good afternoon. Altimeter is 3021.
Altimeter is 3021, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo.
Center, good day. WestJet 3 Heavy passing flight 196.
WestJet 3 Heavy, Toronto, good day. Radar contact, climb to funnel 330.
Flight level 330.
Looking hot, man. Looking hot. That looks great. I got the newly optimized Samsung Vancouver for this. Looks great. I do a lot of flying up in here, so definitely worthwhile.
AC 4088, Toronto, funnel 330.
All right, we're gonna head past North Toronto here. Or North Vancouver, I should say, not North Toronto. Looking great.
Air 1080 Heavy, Toronto, good day. Radar contact, climb to funnel 330.
A little lag here and there, but nothing too bad. Nice. We are over our altitude. Let's get back down. Oh, you know what? I think we have to go. Who am I talking to here? Vancouver Center, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, climbing to flight level 3,000. That's not going to make any sense. Vancouver Center, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, climbing to 3,000 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo Roger.
Flight level 3,000. Is that 300,000 feet? 3 million? 3 million feet? Alright, we'll go ahead and get our climb going here.
Canada 824 in the climb, flight level 230. Air Canada 824, heavy Canada radar contact, climb level 310.
Altitude restrictions 2,500 over here as we get into here, so we want to be at 3,000. As we cross the point over here. Alright, we should really get on our best climb speed, so I'm going to pull back a bit here. I'll expedite our climb a bit. There's our best climb. I'm using a lot of trim for the climb here.
Air Canada 848 would like to request 3303. Canada 848, climb level 330. 330, Air Canada, right, thank you.
Alright, once we stabilize here, we'll go ahead and pull carb heat again and clear the engine, and we'll head over the water. Alright, we can probably turn off our... Oh, you know what? I forgot we don't have our landing lights. Beacon, everything. Oh, that's good. We can go ahead and pull some cabin heat. Alright, there we go. 3,000 feet. Let's go ahead and trim out here, and then once we got level flight, we'll go ahead and pull that carb heat. Doing a little nose trim here. See if we can pitch down a bit. Alright, let's go ahead and pull carb heat now. I'll let that go for a little bit. Nice. Looks gorgeous. Look at that, man. That is killer. Wow. Alright. So now, as we get out here, it's in the PDF here. So we went Pitt Meadows out to that, so I think we're going to be heading down this 277 as our next, oh no, you know what? It might be this 233. That's what it's going to, so we're going to have to get on the 233 to head across Lake here. We are on the we're on the 277 right now. And this is the Fasbo waypoint over here. There's one of the lakes, and we should have another lake nestled here in the mountains, I suspect. Look at that. That is wonderful. I love the drive up the coast there. I bet that is spectacular. And I think that's our island out there, but we have our radial dialed in here. So we'll pick up the Vancouver VOR, sending a signal out, and we'll get on that 26 radial. So let's say we'll go to 230 instead of 233 as we cross here.
Italia 65 Foxtrot, Company Center 12387. Booze 1702, contact 713.
Yep, there's the lake.
1356, 793, thanks.
This looks like a pretty posh area over here.
Good Air Canada 420, 18, 830.
Alright, let's get down to our altitude here.
Level 350, Air Canada 420.
Alright, now we're gonna make our turn here. And we're gonna turn to the 230. There's 2-4. Let's see. We want to be 2-3. Right about there. There we go. So we'll head for that point over there. I'm assuming we'll catch the radial, and I think we'll probably be over in there, I imagine, but we shall see. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see. We're at 3,000. Let's pitch up a bit here. Looks like we're dropping a bit. Let's go ahead and pull carb heat one more time. Some of that ice melt off.
Rouge 5059, contact center 13442.
3442, Rouge 5059.
Alright, we are not on our 2-3 here. Okay, go ahead and push that carb heat back in.
308, they be climbing 183 first level 230. Air Transat 308, heavy tonic level 370.
I'll purposely head a bit for the island so that we can intercept that radial. It's kind of a fun way to do it. I think it's going to drop us off right over in there somewhere. And then, so we're going here, we're 29 miles here on this 233, and then we head out on the 239 when we get over there. So that is the 23. We're about 228 right now.
Air Canada 428, contact center 1356. 35-6, Canada. Okay.
Pitch up a bit. Looking great. This is looking wonderful. Here, let's get one more look at the coast as we depart it.
My other frequency 12467. 12467.
Not really down for flying backwards. Great day to fly. Let's check our fuel. Alright. Looks like we're doing okay. Yep. We're doing alright. We should be fine.
9935, high level 340. MS9935, heavy, so roger.
Let's get find our Lena Peak again. There's our peak. All right, great. So hopefully we can be a little fuel efficient here. Purposely heading a little to the south of the island so we can pick up that radial sooner than later. Not a cloud in the sky, a little bit of fog, but that was not a problem.
370 discretion. Pilot's discretion is flight level 370, except 791. And except 791, to keep in a picture, I need you flight level 270 at 2 leg, and a further descent about 5-10 minutes.
I also like that the my ATC chatter, as soon as I crossed the Canadian border, went to Canadian calls. So they're WestJet, Air Canada. Region specific, but US and Canada get their own calls. So if you listen to my ATC chatter in the background here, you're going to hear mostly Vancouver chatter and WestJet, and as I said, all Canadian. Air Canada, there you go. It's great. It's a little better than when I'm in Portugal and I get Irish accents. European countries get a little weird. But I like if you fly in Australia, you get Australian accents, or New Zealand, you get Australian accents, I'm assuming. I can't quite tell the difference. So.
I'd like 5,500 for Victor Papa. Victor 5,000 feet approved for now.
All right, we're going to keep an eye on that radial there. 15.9. If we had a more complex radio system, we could like the I think in the 172 you can flip it on so we can pick up the Morse code from the comms. But we don't have that ability on this plane. So I like the tail dragger aspect. I love the look of the interior is great. It's really really great plane. It's just very basic.
Bravo Victor Juliet, continue climb.
No failures or anything like that, but I do have to do one of these legs in the WB Sim 172. Really enjoy that, and actually that certainly made this airplane a lot easier to land in. So I've gotten used to it. So let's see, what's our do we have our cabin temperature here? I think it's, there's the clock. Carb temperature. Yep. I don't know where our cabin temperature is.
4138 contact tower 192.
All right, we should be coming up on that radial, so we want to keep an eye out over here. We should start seeing that needle come in at some point. And I'm definitely south of my course. I want to be over here, but I'm trying to get an intercept.
797 130.
130, just 798.
Just watching this needle. As soon as I see it start going.
Swoop 103, terminal, you're at 955, 6,000 feet, and after the noise wave, turn right direct to Newbern, of course. 6,000 after noise, right direct to Newbern, on course, Swoop 103.
And I know if I cross the island, I can just bail on it, but I'm fairly confident we're tracking that VOR, and we should be all good. It's where you got to trust your gut. I could spin the needle and see if I were on one of the radials, but I'd rather believe in my own ability a bit.
Expect visual 26, descent 3,000. Check the marks, thanks.
Let's go ahead and pull carb heat again.
Swoop 103, contact the center on 135.62.
And when we land, we actually want to pull carb heat prior to landing to make sure that we optimize performance. In case we have to do a go around or anything like that. It's really interesting. Not typical behavior you see. Check that VOR, make sure I got the right freak dialed in there. VORs are on. Oh, there it is. Yep, 115.9. All right, we will believe in ourselves.
Metro Tango Mike, level 4,500 feet, I'll comment this.
Tango Mike, roger, squawk, and you want to London, is that correct?
Affirmative, London, there, yeah.
Tango Mike, identified 4,500 VFR, you proceed direct, the altimeter is 299.7.
Proceed direct, Tango Mike.
think we got some movement there. Yeah, we definitely got some movement. So we're coming up on the radial.
Quarter 79, contact departure 128.8, connect.
Yeah, 128.8, quarter 79.
Yep, it is moving in. And then we'll get on that radial and we'll head northwest. There we go. Look at that coming across. Nice. So we're right now traversing the radials. So we're, 273, 272, coming down to 268 as we cross over them. It's always nice when it works out. And we're quite a distance from that VOR, so that's why it's taking so long for this to happen, because there's more distance between the spokes on the radial. I think our lake is probably right in there, but we'll see. Okay, we can start making our turn here as we get on that radial. Gotta watch our altitude. And if we were headed to Vancouver, we'd take the 88, the reciprocal in. There we go. Let's go ahead and get on that 268 heading.
Canada 842, proceed direct to that.
What is with my compass? That compass does not feel... Yeah, I was going to say, why is it not turning? There we go. Huh. I guess it really is, it really did go quite a bit south here. Alright. And that is why we track a radial. The radial is right when I am wrong. So I was saying something like over there, but it's actually over here. That's where we're going for Lantzville. As we came across the water there.
Center code 352-310. You can have 352, it's good evening.
We're still not quite on it. Alright. And then what we're going to be doing next. So, I'm going to be going the 239 radial for 30 nautical miles. 239.
330 now for Air Canada 436.
The United 938, how's the right wind at 33? Now we're from where it's at. Thank you.
There's the lake. It's right on the other side of that mountain. It's right there. So we'll get there, and then that's our turn, our cue to turn to the 239 heading. And that should be fairly generous. We just have to cross the river, so as soon as we hit that river, we know we're on the right track. Well, that's 239 is what we're headed, 239. Great, riding that radial right to our point. I like the bluffs.
Good evening, Sherlock 124 Heavy, level 350.
Sherlock 124 Heavy, it's good evening. Sherlock 124 would be. Sherlock 124, you might have some light chop, pocket of light chop, maybe light sugar lasting about 30, 40 miles.
Let's go ahead and pull carb heat again.
Bus 330 went through it 10 minutes ago and stayed there and smoothed out about 5 minutes later.
Thank you.
I'm going to balance out the mix.
Sure, hi, good evening, Scala 5596. We're with you, Q4.67.
Scala 5596, John, good morning.
I think we're going to be okay fuel-wise. Oh yeah, we'll be okay. Let's go and push in that carb heat again.
Air Canada 3521 ready, descent to flight level 240.
1 ready, descent flight level 240 or Carenado 350.
All right, when we get the lake up here, we'll head on that 238, 2390 radial.
Level 270.
Philippine 119 Heavy, Sunny, good evening, level 360.
Flight level 360. Philippine 119.
Good evening, Maple 7559, leveling 320.
Maple 7559, Sunny, Information Tango.
Okay, one thing I would like to do is let me just familiarize myself with Tofino a bit.
717 119, revised altitude, request level 340.
Philippine 119, climb level 340.
I am flight level 340. Thank you, sir. Philippine 119.
VFR clearance, private landing strip, avoid overflight, noise sensitive area. Takeoff and departure procedure. Alright, we'll just keep that there in case I need it later.
Strike 70 Scala 5596.
You can see I'm now to the I am to the left of the radial, which is fine. This is our lake right up here. Or actually, I think that is actually our lake right there. All right, so we'll head up here. This is it's the westmost lake that we were heading for. And we can now head on the let's see. Alright, we are at 180. We're just gonna head over here to the lake, and then we'll head on the. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make the turn. You know what? Let's make the turn after the lake. We'll aim a little deeper. I'm not really worried about missing the river. I just don't want to have to, we don't have to change our altitude too much. Vancouver Center, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, climbing to 3,500 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo Roger.
Alright, we'll just give it a little bit of a climb here.
Air Canada 352, contact Center 135.2.
This must be Lantzville.
Maple 7559 when ready, descent to level 240.
Ready, descent level 240, Maple 7559.
Alright, we'll level out here. Alright, let's go ahead and close the cabin heat a bit.
Tower 7596, contact center 12387.
All right, we can go ahead now. We can head for our 239.
Good evening, American. 42 heavy, flight level 350 CPD.
So looks like we're gonna head to the. We'll head to the right. I'm kind of interested in. Let's go ahead and weave our way up. We'll go ahead over here. We're not going to be hurt by going more west and catching it a bit more west. We'll just kind of make our own course here.
119er 77
Vancouver Center, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo climbing to 4,000 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo Roger.
Just anticipate having to climb a bit here.
Center, good evening, American Candidate.
Quite a bit of turbulence up here too. So I gotta kill us to be a little bit higher.
Good evening, climb level 330.
Whoa.
Good right.
Whoa, yep.
Thank you very much.
There's that turbulence.
I
can feel it coming. That's the, I'm pretty sure that's the Brunner turbulence is really great. Oh, nice.
Good point. Good right.
Thank you.
Really beautiful.
Good evening, guys. 604 on 180,
I just 604, so they climb to level 370.
Looking forward to when I can upgrade my machine and get a Climax Crystal or something. I've got a fairly expensive setup, so it'd be nice to upgrade my VR at some point. While my eyes are still decent. After you get past 50, those eyes start going quickly. I'm only a year over it, and it's rough. Yeah, it's nice to be flying again, actually. Really nice. I've got a lot of events and work starting to pick up. I'm in the visual effects industry, and it's been a while after the strike. We had the writer's strike and the actor's strike did not, when they resolved, did not open the floodgates to work because IATC still had to be negotiated, the union I used to be part of in LA. So they held the work to wait on those negotiations, and hopefully they don't strike, hopefully they get through it and the floodgates can open, but we'll see. Wow.
I-0604, contact center 12787.
27809, 604.
I think we're okay on fuel. Keep an eye on it. I did purposely go a little lean on fuel just to make sure that I couldn't abuse the mixture and had to pay attention to it a bit. All right, let's go ahead, since we're clear of the mountains right now, let's go ahead and pull carb heat again. Let's melt off whatever ice we might have. I think we're probably gonna have to climb a bit. Let's see here.
Route 1930 heavy, Sunny, good morning. Proceed with MOFA, climb for level 330.
330, direct MOFA, there's 1930.
Alright, we're on like the 2-3 heading. kind of turn north a bit here.
Canada 472 checks in, Bravo 190 for Bravo.
Pitt Canada 472, climb for level 270.
Quite a bit of turbulence up here. Figures once I leave the plane.
When ready, send a level 240.
Niger 856, contact center 12072. 12072,
Alright, we are climbing. I do not want to climb. Oh, you know what? Actually, why don't we go ahead and get, I think we have to be at 6,500 feet for Termination.
April 756, good Sonic climb level 350.
5350.
Vancouver Center, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, climbing to 6,000 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo Roger.
Let's go and climb a bit here. Let's get to our best climb speed.
Cessna 340 heavy, 17,700 feet,
Air Transit 340 heavy, Sonic climb level 370.
Bravo 370, Cessna 340, thank you.
240, we want to be at... actually, we're about right. 2724, we'll be at 239. So let's go over here. Climbing to 6,000 feet.
Midnight to Whiskey Heavy, on the ledger.
Maintaining 350, direct to Kingston.
You're going to 587 heavy, it's Sonic, good morning. You're going to 587, contacting online, other frequency 12467.
12467.
I love those little lakes nestled in the mountains. We got that snow melt happening. We'll go ahead and head up for that nook right there. I think that's a little more on our course. Actually, I'm not so sure about that. We'll go right over towards that direction there. Nope, this is okay. This is right here. We'll head right for that little nook right in there.
72 Heavy, level 360. Pilot 772 Heavy, good morning, information, Victor. Okay, we've got Victor in Toronto, thanks so much for that.
And we're coming right up to 6,000 feet. And we're good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go ahead and pull carb heat again.
Begin at 587, contact center 12387.
12387, Nigeria 587, good day.
Good day.
Pull a reservoir down there. I'm over my altitude, trying to get pitched down and see if we can take it down here. Let's put the carb heat back in. I think we're fighting some thermals or something. We got a ton of lift right now.
Flight 772 when ready, descend to level
You see how
240.
pitched my nose is down.
Penetrating level 240, Flight 772.
There we go. Trimmed out. Man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's some strong turbulence. You got those Brunner pedals, really where you feel it. They push hard. I have to take all my strength. I'm a, what, 170-pound man, and I can have to push on these pedals as hard as I possibly can to fight it.
Begin 77 confidence on 12387.
It's looking beautiful. It is looking beautiful. So we're looking for the big river up here that bisects the island here. We're on the 239, exactly where we need to be.
Flight 772 when ready, descend to level 240. Penetrating level 240, Flight 772 ready.
Jeez, man, it's like riding a Bronco or whatever. Like I'm trying to break it. Like right now, I've got so much stress on my rudder. It takes you by surprise. I love it. I love it, but man, it's a lot to handle sometimes.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo for continued radar advisory service contact Vancouver Center on 132.9. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 132.9er, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo.
Order 219, contact center on 124.9er.
Vancouver Center, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo at 6,000 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, good afternoon.
Cadillac 772, contact center 11977. 1977, Starbucks 772, can I zero, vacating 36 now. Descending
Still doing okay. We got a quarter tank left at least. This is definitely not the river.
American 98 heavy, level 330 right shot. American 98, today is no report. Thank you. Weather just over near, maybe our side of Buffalo at all?
No, I don't look like I'm facing anything. That being said, our weather radar is fabulous here. Immediate as required and
Still on our heading, looking good. Vancouver Center, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, climbing to 6,500 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, roger.
Alright, I think this is our proper altitude for Tofino. I can see the bay up there, so we're coming up on the river.
132, 390.
American 152, heavy 390,
What we'll have to do is we'll have to see if they're going to give me, assign me a runway. I can't remember with the VFR flight following. They might just discontinue services. But I cannot remember. Stunning, man. So good.
Here we have Echo for 7062. This is the landing 15 left there in
I have a friend who I worked with. I've known him for, let's see, 20 years at least, I think. Is that right? Yeah, about a little over 20 years. And when I landed into Pitt Meadows, he said, I told him my next leg was going to be out to Long Beach. And he said, well, back in college, he used to fly to Long Beach from Pitt Meadows with his college friend that had a Cessna. I'm assuming it was probably like a 152, but kind of wanted to mimic the flight. Even though I was intending to do it, it definitely solidified my choice to do it in the Cessna 170b and not in like a Bonanza V-tail. I'll probably do that. I'll probably do the Bonanza next, or maybe the Moody. I'm kind of itching to get back in the Moody. So that might be our next prop. Still haven't pulled out the Kodiak yet, but I'm kind of waiting for the perfect kind of bush trip. So, and with this rate, it might be summer up in up in British Columbia by the time that I actually get up there. Man, this turbulence is something. Trying to maintain my altitude, 6,500 feet. And this is the river. We got the river coming down here. So we gotta start making our turn here. I'll just head out to the North Bay up there. Let's go ahead and pull our carb heat again.
JetBlue 994 is turn direct deposit.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we're good. Yeah. Oh, so what I was saying is work's starting to pick up, so which exhausts me during the week and makes focused flying kind of hard on the weekends. But I'm going to try to keep this series alive through the spring and summer. Hopefully wrap it up by summer. I'd like to actually get to Anchorage and then do something different. Try a different scheme. I don't know if I'll do I'll do more GA, but I don't know if I'll stick with one. Maybe I'll do the Skyhawk and with the realism on and really try to maintain the plane through it. That'd be nice. I'd like to use the Comanche. The problem is that the AccuSim doesn't know about the Brunner turbulence. So until they kind of fix that, it kind of makes it such that you have to turn off the Brunner turbulence to enjoy the Comanche. And one of the best parts of the Brunner force feedback system is the turbulence is great. So
572 heavy through 315. Flight level 290. We have a GF like to request track ABCOM for runway 12.
Carrier 572 Heavy at the descent level 310, or did you say 290?
For 290, 572.
Carrier 572 hello. This is Indiana Hamilton, 2 direct to ABCOM at this time.
Okay, at a 30,000 for 290 this time, so we're to ABCOM now. Carrier jet 572.
Thank you.
I don't know why I keep looking to that fuel gauge. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We got a quarter tank to get to Torino, so, or more than a quarter. Got like 3/8 or 4/8, not 4/8, 3/8, I think.
Hi there, JetBlue 504, flight level 350. JetBlue 504, 350, Maryland.
And then we'll see. It could be that when I get over Torino that I get really hit with some lag because the airport is a little heavy. Try to go in and have a look. Might be a little tough, but in any case. And hopefully I nailed the landing. Oh, that always helps. It's always hard when you do a great flight and then you botch the landing. It makes it like you don't want to upload it. So, all right, let's check. Let's check here. Okay, so private water landing strip, PPR, for IFR clearance, contact Port Hardy, avoid overflight of noise-sensitive areas, less than 1,000 AGL, limited weight, winter maintenance. And let's go ahead and get our Unicom. So what we'll do is we'll, just in case we don't get a handoff, Tofino traffic 132.25, 132, wait, 123.3.
JetBlue 34, Technip 370, hello.
JetBlue 34, 370, center, good morning.
Let's keep our altitude proper. We got Hardy radio 2. Oh, that's the same, okay. Tofino traffic, multicom, okay. So worst case scenario, and then let's check the weather. It's 180 at 6 knots, so come in on the 16, probably what we want to do. So let's see if we can get runway 16 from the north. Runway 16.
JetBlue 2578 at 360 center, good morning. Is needed for traffic, are you able to 370?
Affirmative, JetBlue 2578.
Okay, thank you, I'll let you know.
Let's just check that one more time. So the 16. Just looking at the airport orientation. So let's go ahead and look at it here. All right. Yep. So if I come along, there's an island right here. If I come along that bay, right along the coast, I can come into Tofino. That should give me a good route. We'll come out here.
JetBlue 878, contact center 119.37, good day.
All right. Sounds good. And then Tofino, looks like it's at is that an island? Let's see here. Nope, peninsula. All right, great. So we'll go past the bay here. It looks like it's just that right along those islands there.
Left approved. Your response when able will advise JetBlue 34.
Thank you.
Hopefully visibility is pretty decent. I don't have a ton of experience coming in at this airport.
Hey, Center, JetBlue 504 request.
JetBlue 504, go ahead.
Yeah, we'd like to try flight level 370.
JetBlue 504, flight level 370.
Flight maintain flight level 370, JetBlue 504, thanks.
I'm assuming my friend used to come in from the south. That's where most of the routes led. All right, let's go ahead and pull carb heat. So when we land, we're going to end up pulling carb heat as we come in.
JetBlue 2578, flight level 370.
5370, JetBlue.
And you land with it, and then you turn it off after you land. I believe that's right. Let's go ahead and check the POH actually, just to make sure that I'm not wrong about that. and then I gotta gently. The only thing with these big PDFs, you can't just zip through the pages, or else you'll screw it up. Alright, I'm sinking. Let me make sure I get my altitude right here.
JetBlue 834, how much longer do you think you're going to be on that heading before you make the turn for Boston?
20 miles, JetBlue 834.
Okay, thank you.
Almost there. Alright, here's the checklist. Alright, let me get my altitude squared away. I need to get pitch up a bit. Make sure I'm not dropping below 6,500. Alright, here we go. So for takeoff, cruise before landing. Fuel valve both takes, fixed mixture goes full in. Carburetor heat before closing throttle. If let down is available, avoid chopping the throttle. Apply full carb heat. Glide speed 70-75, lower flaps as desired. Retain cruising elevator. Alright, so we pull the carb heat. Oh. Alright. Apply full carb heat. Does that mean on our... I think we pull it on the way in. If I remember correctly. I think I read that on one of the other pages. Let's see here. Cabin heater, seats, instruments, tail gear,
JetBlue 2578, proceed direct to Boston on course.
Check contact, JetBlue 2578.
I guess I'm going to weave for a bit here. You know what? Let's do this.
China Southern 399, have you have level 35,
Alright, let's check. Alright, engine controls, mixture control, carburetor ice, here we go. And the ice, Charlie, when the carburetor heat is applied,
JetBlue 20 deviations left approved direct deposit 181.
For this reason, when taxiing on dirty, dusty, sandy fields, carburetor heat should not be used until the engine is cleared prior to takeoff. After full stop landing under these conditions, carburetor heat should be returned to full cold in order that the air filter becomes fully effective again. Before you take off, you have it on. The correct way to use carburetor heat by trial and error, determine the minimum amount of heat required. Trial, yep. Yeah, you lean anytime it's full carburetor's used. Huh. I swear I read that.
American 2588-370.
We'll go ahead and turn it on.
American 2588-370, hello, and I check 77, thank you.
We'll go ahead and turn it on and clear the ice prior to our landing. But we'll leave it off on the descent. I'd rather have full RPMs available. Alright, let's go back to our notifications page.
China 7399, deviation left arm group. When you're able, please direct to Uniform Lima Whiskey and advise.
Okay, we can go ahead and head up the coast here a bit. Vancouver Center, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, descending to 2,000 feet.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, roger.
Let's go and get our descent going. We'll start lowering down.
JetBlue 472 at 370, center plus.
Gonna slow the engine down.
JetBlue 20, thank
Looking
you.
good. I suspect it's going to be up in the fog up in here, right along the coast. I don't believe it's this close. We're a bit, I think we got a little to go here.
We've done the TLP that you guys are using for runway 05, but we're wondering how big you are, if there's any chance you can meet the folded though for 23.
We'll come now, we'll enter the pattern. So let's see here. So if we're going to enter on the 2-6, let's see.
Yeah, I'll send it to the terminal, see what's going on down there. You're in a bit of a hurry. Yeah,
Whoa.
we're on board now. Okay. So where are you going to the field? We're heading up. Yeah, sure.
1516. So we're going to be at what, 180, 160, 360, 340. So we'll be 340 up. And then we'll enter the pattern on the 340, and then we will go out, make our base turn, and come in on the 16.
Hawaiian 90 Heavy, what's your box speed currently?
8.019.
Thank you.
I think as I get, like 10 nautical miles out, they might give me a call. We'll see. And if not, we'll get a frequency change request and we'll flip over to multicom. I'm assuming we're not going to lose contact because of the mountains, but we'll see.
Yes, it is.
I need to expedite my descent here.
Level 370, keep the speed of 77 or better.
77 or better, depart level 379,
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the island arrangement over here. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, you know what? We'll want to enter at the 45, so this is not a bad angle to come in at.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo UR11, nautical miles
There you go.
from Long Beach radar service terminated squawk 1200, no tower at Long Beach, frequency change to local traffic advisory approved.
Roger, have a nice day. Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo.
Good morning, 2118, level 370.
Okay, we're going to squawk 1200.
Thank you, question table, good job.
2118, center below, 370.
Alright, and we'll go ahead and flip over to We can go ahead and flip over to the Unicom. We got frequency change approved. All right. Torino traffic, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, 10 nautical miles from Torino traffic.
Bravo Alpha Echo, this is Vancouver Center on 132.9 or go ahead.
What? Radio check.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, you are loud and clear.
I don't know why my...
2.18 contact 13562.
I don't know why I'm still on Vancouver Center. It sounds like it's not getting my frequency change. Pilot2ATC may have choked, so if so... mix the full. Let's go ahead and flip our Torino traffic, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, 8 nautical miles from Torino traffic. Alright. That was a pretty bad call, but...
American 2588, contact 119.37.
Good night, American.
I think I can make out the airport right here. So let's go ahead and get... Torino traffic, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, 5 nautical miles, entering the pattern for the 16 Torino traffic.
JetBlue 472, contact 119.37 today.
119.37 for JetBlue 472.
Okay, and I think, alright, we're going to want to come in, and when I want to get on that, we'll come out here, and before that,
They're working on that. You can just send one.
we need to get down to 2,000 feet. Say pattern altitude.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, pattern altitude is 1,100.
JetBlue 2578, contact center 119.37 today.
119.37, good day, JetBlue 2578.
1,100. Say altimeter.
Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, current altimeter is 3021.
3021. This feels like we're pretty low, although I guess not.
American 40, we're flight level 390 and CPBLC 40 Heavy.
American 40 Heavy is level 390 to center hello.
Alright, let's see what we got here. So we got mixtures all the way in. We're all good here. We're coming down to 1,100 feet. Torino traffic, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, entering downwind, runway 16, Torino traffic. Alright, we will join the...
1896, contact center 119.37 to here.
1937, you get the same at 86.
Oh, is that... Actually, I think I want to be... can't tell my orientation here.
JetBlue, calling in request.
I'm on the right. I'm good.
JetBlue 20 deviations left approved, direct deposit unable.
Thanks, direct deposit unable, JetBlue fine.
Let me see. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm on the right. I'm on the right side.
Good morning, Hawaii 90, we're checking in level 410.
Hawaiian 90 Heavy at 410, center hello.
Not at pattern altitude. Alright. Torino traffic, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, downwind, runway 16. Alright, we're in the pattern. We're on our downwind leg.
Delta 2258, contact center on 119.37.
1937,
Let's go ahead and give ourselves one notch. wait till we're a beam of numbers there. Looking pretty good here. That's my airspeed. Airspeed's looking pretty good. Alright, we're gonna make our turn. Torino traffic, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, turning base, runway 16, Torino traffic. Continue our descent here. Go to second stage of flaps. Torino traffic, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, turning final, runway 16, Torino traffic. a little early on the turn. I'm gonna go for the full flaps because I need to slow down a bit.
Westjet 652 at Sure West.
A little high.
Yankee Lima Delta, contact 11977.
This is runway 11.
Yankee Lima Delta, thanks for the help.
Put the nose down. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, well, I came down on 11 instead of 16. That's bad. I thought I had worked out the orientation there, but I guess not. Alright, let me see. Torino traffic, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, backtracking, runway. Oh no, jeez.
Bravo Alpha Echo, this is Vancouver Center on 132. Ladder, go ahead.
You know. Let's get clear of active.
Singapore 22 heavy contact center 119.
Oh, that's disappointing.
119.37 Airbus 228.
Let's find out where we are over here. And that butt shaker, it's shaking the rig, man.
Flight level 380 to 310 for box, and we have curfew exception.
Torino traffic, Cessna Bravo Alpha Echo, clear of active. Well, that was bad. That was bad in so many ways. So I came in on 11. I thought I was lined up for 16.
Thank you.
Alright, well, we'll go over to... And I've been saying Torino the whole time. It's Tofino. Is it Tofino? I thought it was Torino. I've been saying the wrong thing and pissing off all the Canadians. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, we're just going to pretend that landing never happened because that was just god-awful.
And Sir Canada 126 Heavy, flight level 350, we have no curfew sin.
Air Canada 126 Heavy at 350, Center, hello. Hotel is current. I checked the exception, thank you.
And I didn't do anything related to carb heat. I talked about it a million times. I did not prepare. That's nice. We'll go ahead over here. Let's see. Where's the main buildings? I know they're around here somewhere.
Air Canada 788, contact center 135.62.
35.
Oh, it's over here, I think.
780,
Yep.
We'll go see how accurate this is. That's nice. I got some lumber and sand pile.
JetBlue 96, contact 119.37, good day.
What a disappointment. Man.
There's 1932 for JetBlue 69.
I guess, you know, you want to see one of my better landings, go check out the 180.
11937, thank you, JetBlue 96.
I swear I know how to land a plane in the sim. I swear I know how to taxi. This is great. I love this scenery. That's great. We'll go ahead and,
Center 156, contact 13257.
I like that TBM with, there you go, as it pops into existence there. We'll go ahead and pull over here. Go in and get some lunch. Let's go check out the lobby.
Center, good morning. FedEx 152 Heavy, flight level 330.
FedEx 152, good morning.
All right, let's go ahead and we'll pull the mixture here. All right, there we go. How do we do on fuel in the end? Oh, we did all right. All right, let's go ahead
Air Center
and
126, contact
pull the master
13257.
off, and we'll flip the radio, which is gonna. All right, let's go ahead and check out. We'll go ahead and get out here. There we go. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead in the lobby here. Oop. Oop. Hey, look at this. So my friend's just gonna have to let me know if this rings any bells. I think we got the bulletin board over here with the Torino. But you know what? I really just I gotta use the bathroom pretty bad. Oh man, what is this? Oh, they got the textures backward. That's no good. Let me see. Is there a poop in there? Anyway, let's go get some lunch. All right, this is great. Awesome. Good flight.